Well, it is a big year for the music world, especially for drummers and percussion fans. The Percussive Arts Society International Convention, better known as PASIC, now is celebrating its 50th anniversary, and they're doing so right here in Indianapolis next week. So joining us to talk about this convention is the executive director of PASIC. So we have Joshua Simons, who is right here, and then we also have a very popular drummer for Collective Soul. We've got Johnny Rabb here. We're so excited to have you here, Johnny and Joshua.
Thank you. Thanks for having us. Thanks.
Yeah, so let's just kind of talk a little about, where people are familiar with this. What is this convention? Is it for insiders, or can regular people go too?
Yeah, the great thing about PASIC, so thanks for having us. PASIC is open to anybody. So it is the largest drum and percussion show in the world. It happens here in Indianapolis every year. The organization that oversees PASIC is called the Percussive Arts Society, and we have been headquartered in Indianapolis since 2009. And then since then, we decided, hey, let's have our convention here. We bring in the world's greatest drummers and percussionists every year, and it is open to professionals, educators, students, hobbyists, and we make it really easy for our local Indiana residents to come. We give them super discounts because we want people to enjoy the music as much as everyone who comes in from out of town is.
Yeah, and a lot of talent is attracted as well.
A lot of talent. You know, Johnny, amazing drummer with Collective Soul this year. Yeah, we have friends of Johnny's, Matt Billingsley, who's Taylor Swift's drummer.
Oh yeah.
Omar Hakim played with Miles Davis, Greg Bissonette, Ringo Starr's drummer. The list goes on and on. But we also have marching drums and orchestral and world music. Percussion and drums span, everything.
Yeah. What is it about being a drummer, or about being, percussion, that is just so key to the music that we hear today?
I was kind of born into it. I loved it my whole life, but it sounds cliche, but it's the heartbeat of most of the music we hear, from rock to pop to hip hop to everything you can imagine. So the drums are the driving force behind it. And there's just so much in the world of, also, as Joshua was mentioning, percussion, mallets, marching snare drum, every single thing we can think of, and drum sets. So it's part of our culture and part of our music. We hear it every day in your car on the way home, on the radio, you get it. It's just, drums are kind of life for me. More
than the triangle, the tambourine, and the drum. There's a lot more than
that.
There is
that.
There definitely is that. At a high level, too.
Yeah. But yes, more than 100%.
Yeah. When did you start with the drums?
I was 3 years old when I got my first drum set. It was a toy drum set, but it was legitimate at the time. And we had a great upbringing. My family supported it, even though they weren't musicians. But age 3, and then I've stuck with it ever since, and it's amazing.
I think it is really amazing that parents will invest in a drum set for a 3-year-old, knowing what they're going to have to live through, right? Because that's pretty loud. I mean, there's a lot.
Oh, it's huge. Thankfully, my parents were the ones that allowed it. Some parents say, I don't want that noise, but thank you to my parents.
But some of the new technology, which you can see at the Expo Hall, they now have low volume cymbals. They have quiet drum heads. So technology has come around where it's not as noisy. My parents dealt with the same thing, but there are lots of new electronic drum sets.
Great point.
Yeah, a lot of ways that the drums can be accessible and not as loud.
Yeah. What age would you recommend is ideal to kind of start with percussion?
3. Well, we're started at birth. I mean, babies the heartbeat, we're hitting everything, right? And that's percussion. It's in all of us. I mean, our heartbeat is rhythm. So whenever someone has that affinity and they're reaching out for it, embrace that and say, okay, let's explore. Don't hold back from them. Let them play on that pot and pan. Let them move up. We want people to explore percussion and drums.
Yeah. So it may be their gift. Help them invest in
Help
it.
them invest. Yeah, absolutely.
And try a little bit. Final thoughts.
Final thoughts. Come on out. It's just you could just be a music enjoyer. We turn the convention center into almost like a little mini music festival. And there are so many conventions that happen in Indianapolis that are closed off to the public. Ours is open. So please come out, pasic.org/Indiana. You'll find all the discounts, all the information you need to enjoy it next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. All
right, Johnny, as we head over to weather, is there any little rhythm that you would like to provide for Sean?
Why not?
As he gets ready to deliver his forecast from Johnny Rabb?
There you go.
I feel like we've got the reindeer landing on the roof, Sean.
Well, 20-year-old Sean Ash would just like to say thanks to Johnny for providing the soundtrack of some fantastic college years. on the campus of Western Kentucky University. We appreciate it, partner. Good stuff.
Thank you,
20-year-old Sean is mind blown right now. Here we are, some 32 years later. Oh boy, it's amazing what can happen, eh?